Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the past few videos, I shared that the soul of Chinese Kung Fu or Chinese traditional martial arts, the first priority, the main, is in handling of this body and the legs, which is supporting the handling of the body. That is called Sen Fa. Handling of the body is called Sen Fa. The leg which is supporting the handling of the body is called Bu Fa. Okay. Now, so in traditional Chinese martial arts or Kung Fu, this is the core. This is the soul of it. Why? Because this is the handling of the momentum. We know that humans' weight is in this body, in this tongue. And we also know that you have your core here, which is actually uh, handling or the core of handling your motions. So the body and the leg is the first priority. Hand techniques is the second priority or the subordinate. Now, when it comes to short strike art like Wing Chun, it is really important to develop the body handling, the Sen Fa, and then the leg handling or the footwork handling, which supporting the body handling. That is the soul of it. Hand techniques, again, it is the second priority or the subordinate. Now, so in Wing Chun, when we today all know about this plum flower footwork, it is actually implicitly it is presenting the handling of the body and the footwork. We call it plum flower footwork, but actually you have implicitly there is a handling of the body there for your plum flower footwork. And again, the hand techniques is the secondary based on the situations. Now, in the short strike, we need to know two things. One thing is called fill in, meaning that this is the opponent's body. You want to fill in so that there is no room here. Fill in the room, filling in the room. That's very important because this filling in is the one you put pressure on him, you limit him, you force him to be defensive, to react. So that's fill in. The second is this leg going there to attack, to trip, to crush in, so forth. This is called managing, leg managing. So in short strike art, you always have the body fill in, and then the leg is managing your opponent's leg. So you have fill in and leg managing. Okay? Only with fill in and leg managing, the hand techniques means something, because with your body move in, feel in, leg managing, you actually develop that momentum. And your hand techniques is just right on top of that momentum. Okay? So if you talk about something which is only hand techniques, well, you're missing the entire picture. Now, you can try this at your school, at your home, to see what is the difference. Say your opponent is giving you a strike. Usually in Wing Chun, people will do, say, a tan sao, okay, standing in a structure or so forth, and saying the tan sao, or doing a bong sao, or even tan sao and then strike, or bong sao and then strike. Well, does this tan sao and strike or bong sao and strike really pressurize your opponent, really forcing him, really limiting him, really force him to react, to change his strategy? Well, of course it is not. Why? You're playing with his hand. You do not influence his core, his body, his momentum. So you can do this turn, that hand can punch you, and this hand can turn over. It's like when you play in chi sao, this hand slap, you end up that try to see who is faster and end up that both get slaps. Try it and see, if you don't afraid to get hit, you just go slap, both get hit. So that is not a short strike art, especially when you face somebody who is very mobile, like in the Western boxing or jiu-jitsu. They're gonna move in right away when you do a tan sao or your bong sao or whatever. So you can make an experiment. You got your opponent, your chi sao opponent, your opponent. You do a tan da, you do a bong da, and you see how he can very fast come and attack you and so forth. Okay. Now that's what you usually do. Now let's change it to the proper short strike art using the fill in and the leg management. So the minute, the instant he throw a punch where usually you do a bong sao, what you want to do is you fill into him with your leg put behind his knee or side of his knee. And the bong sao, instead of blocking him or whatever, is attacking him. Now you see your opponent, how is he going to respond? Is it he feel the pressure, he's forced to need to change or to move away and so forth, where he lost his timing, he lost his momentum, he lost his power because he has to avoid to get hit. So try it. You do a bong and da, or your trapping hand here, compare with fill in the body, manage the leg, and the bong is here right away. This hand is still guarding here. Can distract, but this is striking. So instead of like this, stand this far, and then you do nothing with your body and your leg, You go in. See what happened. What happened to the opponent? Same thing. Tanda, instead of that, you fill in to him. Still your tan here. He punch you, you receive. Your body fill in, your leg manage him. You put this close to him. Your hand is here. You didn't slap him, you didn't hit him here. See how much pressure he feel. See, does it has to go move away, try to avoid you, and so forth. Look at the pressure. And you can try this at your school, at your home, with your friend. See, isn't it that body feeling, that leg management, if it is not there, it is just playing hand. People love to talk about don't chase the hand. Go for the body. Well, exactly. If you don't have the body filled in, you don't have the leg management trained, what you do is exactly talking hand. You're exactly doing chasing hand. Same thing if he is a long fist, slam at me. How can I block? No matter whatever structure, whatever, because he initiate that sweep already. Well, same thing. You move in, you fill in. Your body is with his body. You crush his body, your leg manage him. That weapon, that swing down, you actually have uh, redirect him away, and at the same time you attack his center. That's how short strike fight. That is the uniqueness of short strike. That's why in other video there are so many ways of the short strike fill in. You get from here, you get in from here, you get it from here. There are many ways you can take down from here. There are many ways. Now, if you don't have the handling of the body and the leg management trained, but keeping Tan Bong Fuk, and you have 130 years of structure there, Tan Bong Fuk, mine is this way, your is this way, and other is a 90-degree Tan Sao, other is 45-degree. I mean, what the heck are you talking about? Were you completely missing this thing? Not like the Tanda. Instead of this Tanda, you go in here, you Tanda. I don't even have to da, and you don't even have to attack him. You just put your leg down there, your body feeling in. Ask him, what do you want to do? That is control. Why do you need to be violent? You handle his center of gravity, you handle his center axis already. The issue is that do you have that training? Short strike art, since General Qi Ji Guang play that way. So if somebody try to grab you, he's going to come in, try to get to your back, and the same thing. You manage him with your leg. You can attack him with his leg, your leg when he come in. Your body can crush him, pressurize him. That's how you play. He's going to grab you. He's going to try to take you down, but you play with him with your tools. With those hand techniques only, and your structure standing there have no idea on this body handling Senfa and have no idea on this footwork which is based on the Senfa. which is based on the momentum generation. So what are you doing? So this is what the issue right now. After 130 years, you have all your lineage, whatever way you do, but you are missing that fill in. You're missing that link management. Even like as well I shared the other day, even like Ngozhou, they have that fill in and that link management because it's Shaolin, real Shaolin Kung Fu, real short strike having that. Anyone, because Qi Ji Guang is 460 years ago, and when the art coming down, you have you have that different style or have inherit that. So when you're Wing Chun, you say it is a close quarter fighting, huh? How is hand trapping range is close quarter? Just try it. When people doing chi sao and you suddenly slips in close to him, see what he's gonna do. Yeah, when you do chi sao like this range, suddenly you start in, you slips in, and like this leg management on his on his stance, your body lean into him. See what can he do, or he will be in struggling. Try to move away because it is all lost control. So this is what I like to share with you, right? You need to know what it is. We need to know what is the Chinese in the ancient mean. Instead of we create our concept, our philosophy, or whatever. You know everybody today is copying each other because all they talk is the hand techniques. Oh, I have this frontal way. I have this slanting body. I mean, come on. In the real world, how is it slanting body or proper body, Wing Chun? Is everything dynamic? That's what I just shared with you. Is it slant body or front body? How about this thing? How about this thing? So anybody saying that Wing Chun have this straight body Wing Chun on slant body, you know, those who create those have no idea what is Chinese Kung Fu already. But anybody who train in real traditional Chinese Kung Fu, like in Ngozhou, like our Sifu Alex Kuo in Ngozhou, people know. So if you crying wine and selling vinegar, does people know? Yes. It's just people don't expose you, give you face. But we need to know. We need to know. We need to be clear. So the last thing I want to share with you is like sometimes people like to argue. Oh, Sanda is Kung Fu. Well, sorry. Kung Fu is traditional Chinese martial art. Sanda is Sanda. Sanda is created after the communist China. So people can again argue. Oh, Kung Fu is a general term, blah blah blah. Well, do you know what the Chinese mean? It's like the F word. No, the F words we usually say. Do you know what the F word mean? Is the F word mean good or F word mean bad? Well, it's based on conditions, situations, different slang and everything. The same with Chinese. When people say Kung Fu, it means traditional Chinese martial art. So don't get it to involve into this Sanda and everything. I mean, come on. So that's the problem. We cannot play expert. We need to know what it is. And that's exactly what Bruce Lee said, right? Empty your mind. Well, why do you want to speculate with your mind on what you don't know? Instead of just aware of what it is, know what it is, exactly what it is. A short strike, a close body fighting, the first priority will be the body field in, pressurizing with your momentum, your leg managing him with the entire momentum, and the hand is third priority or second priority. So don't tell me Wing Chun is Tan Bong Fu structure. That just tell me you don't know what is a short strike art. Not based on the standard of grand supreme grandmaster Hendrik Santo. No. Based on what is written in Chinese history. Now you got a problem because it is not Hendrik Santos who make the standard. It is that Chinese classical people just give you face, not polling the classical say, please read this first before you claim that you're a grandmaster. Okay? The world become an informative world. People have free informations. It's better that Wing Chuners correct whatever it is screw up before people expose you, tear you part by part. So this is what I like to share with you. Go try it. When you do Chi Sao, you slips in and see can he still Chi Sao? Can all the hand technique works? Instead of doing the usual bong and then da, those kind of things, you slips in with your field in, with your leg management. Don't hit him and see how he's going to respond or react. Same thing with your tanda. Just see what happened. Unless you see it, you live in your mind, spiraling in your mind. The concept, the philosophy, the lineage, the grandmaster say, you have 130 years and you don't even see that your body, your senfa, your leg management, which is written clearly in the Shaolin Short Strike Art. Classic. So this is what I like to share with you. I'm getting old. I only can help you this far. If you care for yourself, you care for your lineage, it's time to reform the entire thing based on what it is. The thing you're keeping made up, the keeping made it up, or is Wing Chun is from White Crane Wang Chun, from Fujian, from Taiji. You are digging a hole for yourself.